Hey there, I hope you guys are having a great week, and thank you so much for your input last week. We asked two questions, one of them being, what is kind of one skill or area or ability that you've always wished you could master, but it's always been more of a struggle for you? And number two, what would it mean for you if somebody that cared about you took the time to be able to sit down with you and kind of teach you the way that you needed to learn that skill until you reached mastery? So again, thank you for your input. Wrote down some answers we got from Instagram and Facebook, and it was just really intriguing to hear all of the different things that people have always wished they could do, kind of some of the reasonings behind them. So just to briefly run through these, someone mentioned being able to draw and paint. Another person mentioned cooking. Someone mentioned organizing pictures, kind of as an act of love to be able to hand down an organized format of pictures to her kids rather than just handing like a bin of scattered pictures. So that's what that skill would mean to her. Someone mentioned being able to pronounce certain words. And she actually said that someone had sat down with her to talk through and kind of help her learn how to pronounce those words. And what it did mean to her was just this boost in self-confidence in not having to fear people laughing at her anymore. My own that I mentioned were one, directional ability. I think I mentioned a little bit last week. I am useless, could get lost in my own backyard. And if someone were able to teach me the way that my brain apparently works, it would mean just, I think, less fear for me, more confidence in being able to know I could navigate myself. The other thing I mentioned was the ability to dance. Definitely have two left feet and have always just dreamed and longed for the ability to just be able to dance, because I think it would be so much fun. Anyways, thank you for sharing your responses, but why am I even asking these questions? The reason is it is Dyslexia Awareness Month, this month in October, and I kind of wanted to get us thinking outside of the box a little bit. So to start that off, I wanted us to, think about our own desires, things that we wish we could learn, things that have always been hard for us, and then to be able to kind of take that and put ourselves in the shoes of somebody with dyslexia. And what if my main struggle was not being able to read or write or spell confidently? And how would that affect me? I mean, the things that I mentioned, directional ability, I have the GPS, so that basically gets me where I need to go most of the time. And then the ability to dance, again, that's just kind of something that to me has always sounded fun, but it doesn't really affect my life, except for those embarrassing moments where you have to dance. But for someone who has dyslexia, the ability to read and write, just thinking about how much that would affect my life if that was my struggle. And then what would that mean to me if someone that cared about me were able to get the tools and learn the skills to be able to work with me in a way that my brain needs to learn how to read and write? And that would be life-changing. So just wanted to get us thinking about that for Dyslexia Awareness Month. And could I be that person? Could you guys be that person that is able to learn those skills to be able to work with someone and offer that just life-changing gift of being able to help them learn something in the way that they need to that would really, really affect their lives? So thanks for kind of thinking through these things with me, and again for sharing your responses last week, and I hope you guys enjoy your week.